Hi, my name is Peter Hartney Jr. My daughter is Bethany Hartney. She's a Lieutenant JG. Her first cruise was the Quartermid. After her freshman year, she did her Quartermid at San Diego, where in each of the 4 weeks she experienced each of the 4 branches of the Navy. From surface to submarines to the air and to the Marine Corps. She spent a week with the Marines. The second summer she spent her active summer duty on board the USS Abraham Lincoln. Got to experience a aircraft carrier that was out for sea trials. So she went to Norfolk and then went out to sea for a couple weeks. So she got to experience life on that. On the Abraham Lincoln, her responsibility there was to experience enlisted life. So they followed enlisted sailors around in their daily duties, ate in the enlisted mess, slept in the enlisted berths. For the most part, they're still midshipmen, so they still have the privilege of rank. But they also then got to experience sitting in the wardroom with the pilots and doing different things. At the time, the captain provided them the opportunity to fire the .50 caliber. So they got up and were able to go up on deck and have the .50 caliber. While she was on board, they had a 5K on the flight deck, which only used a portion of the flight deck, and they did a 5K on 12 laps around that part of the flight deck. So she really got to experience enlisted life aboard a ship. With the Japanese and the McCampbell, it was shadowing officers around and learning what officers do. It was the experience of officer responsibilities on board the ship. And then after her junior year at Villanova, that summer she was chosen to be part of the summer active duty exchange program and was sent to the exchange program in Japan and spent time with the Japanese Self-Defense Force Navy. She was assigned to the USS McCampbell, but spent her time when they did go out to sea on board a Japanese destroyer. The story she tells about that is they both were out running together, and there was a typhoon came through, and the McCampbell sailed around it. The Japanese destroyer sailed through it. And she says she told the story when she came back of being up on the bridge one day when in the middle of the typhoon when the ship listed 20 degrees to port, and then came back up. And she proudly showed us that she came back with the 3 seasickness pills that the Japanese Navy had given the sailors in case they got sick during the typhoon. She didn't use one of them.